I use clicker training with my Chihuahua, and it has come to my attention that not everybody knows about clicker training, knows the benefits, knows how to use it. I'm obsessed with clicker training. We love doing it together, so this video is gonna be clicker training 101 if you wanna try it with your own dog. Clicker training is an application of positive reinforcement. You use the click to mark the exact moment the behavior happens that you want to reinforce, and then you always follow it up with a treat, because the treat is what your dog ultimately wants, and the clicker allows you to be really precise with your timing. I'll show you this in action with Matilda's down. I'll be able to click the moment her belly hits the ground, down, and then I follow up with my treat. Having precise timing when cueing behaviors isn't always important, but it is a lot of the time. You don't have to use the clicker, you can use a marker. Yes! I've been enjoying using the clicker with Matilda because it's just so clear, and it's different from my voice, and it's consistent between me and Katie. It helps my training communication be extremely clear and provide that clarity that a lot of people are often talking about with dog training. When I'm using treats in training, whether I'm using the clicker or not, I'm using anything squishy so that I can break it up into teeny tiny little pieces, because as you've probably noticed from my videos, I reinforce quite frequently. I give Matilda a lot of feedback about what she's doing well. I want to make sure I'm not overfeeding her, so I use teeny tiny little treats. Really been enjoying the clicker on walks, especially because outside there's so much going on that the click can really cut through the environment and catch her attention, and it is able to capture those behaviors that sometimes, especially around triggers, are fleeting. Just the quick moment that she notices something. For example, the other day, a dog drove by us in their car and barked out the window, and before either of us could even process, the dog barked, and I just immediately clicked and gave Matilda a treat, and she heard the click, and it is so well conditioned with her that it cued her to turn back and get the food, and it created a whole sequence of behavior that replaced any barking or lunging she might have done, rightfully so, in response to that dog barking at her. You absolutely can teach behaviors without a clicker. You can use the verbal marker, yes, or you don't use a marker. Our hand moving towards our dog is often marker that the treat is coming, but I really like how, again, clear and precise it makes my timing, and the more clear and effective I am in my training communication, the more successful she is. If you've been wanting to try it, you just start clicking and giving your dog a treat, click and give your dog a treat. You're probably capturing all sorts of great attention while you're teaching your dog that the clicker means food, and then it's off to the races. You can start capturing behavior that your dog offers. You can start teaching cues. What's most important is that every time you click, you offer a treat, because that's ultimately what the dog is working for. If we stop giving a treat after we click, we can weaken the relevance of this click sound. I love it. I think it's so fun. I think it's so effective. So we have been having a blast doing it together.